Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Lion's Den. After a few giveaways back to back, I thought it'd be time to get back to normality and do a royal video. So over this video, we're going to have a look at a couple of royal battles, some defensive wins, and just a general look at what the top league uses now for attack. I've done a few videos now. I don't think the meta has changed considerably. It seems to still be quite heavy meta for mages. Physical just seems to have died pretty quickly. So just going to go over my battles from last week with my guild, go over a couple of them, and we'll just see how it goes. So let's do it. So let's start off with this one. So we got about a 2.6 million team into, I think, just over 2.8. You can see we've got a big folio and a big summoner in this one. We do manage to get both of them down. First one, let's have a look at. So we've got the big folio with Polaris, which always hurts. We've got Satori, so probably heavy mage class glyph, I would expect. You've got the twins with Summoner and Zisha on the second line. So let's have a look at the first one. So we've got a Satori v Satori here. Using Cornelius, which is obviously different. A bit of Salel in there for some protection. Be interesting to see how this one goes. Cornelius at the moment used quite a lot to nuke folios. So as it goes round, Cornelius not used much, and now is probably going to be used quite a lot. So we've got Yasmin jumping onto Salel. Satori gets the ult off, Salel dies, but the rest of the team dies just before. So actually, Cornelius wasn't even needed. Just Satori did all the damage there. Second team, so we've got Twins, Zisha, Peach, and a big Summoner with a relic. Yeah, that's a 188k Summoner. That's quite impressive. So we've got quite a standard old team, really. You've got Jorgen, Amira, Leanne, with a 191k folio. So let's see how this one goes. Yeah, you can see folio does all the damage here. Lars does do some damage back, so there must have been some damage in there. You can see folio is already starting with like a quarter of the energy bar, which is pretty insane. There's folio's ults already up. Zisha is about to ult. Don't think Zisha's... Oh, Zisha will get an ult off, I think. Jorgen ults. No, Zisha didn't get her ult off in time, so there you go. That's basically the end of that. See, with folio, the mage class, it just makes him pop off so much quicker. It's really hard to counter, really. Like I said in the previous one, Cornelius is quite a used character now against them, but yeah, we can fast forward that. So yeah, that was nice and easy enough. Third one, we've got the Caden team with Goose, Tristan, and Julius. Obviously, we're going to use Somner. So this is like an AXA version. Mushy and Zisha doing all the damage here. Kayla being absolutely nerfed to the ground now with Somner. It's pretty... yeah. Kayla just can't do anything. Jumps over and just gets nuked and now sent back. Mushy gets the ult off. Yeah, Tempest ults. Ooh, Kayla gets sheeped again. I mean, it's going to take a little longer because I think we're waiting for like the mushy mushrooms to take into effect. There you go. Now the mushy mushrooms are getting through. But yeah, you can see how that does. No need to watch the rest of that. Yeah. Too much stun and too much healing on the attack side to really do anything. The next one we got, Oh, it's a big damage. So this is the first 3 mil that I've seen. Let's get to it. So yeah, here we go. So this is a 3 million GA on the right hand side, a GC even. So we couldn't get the third one down. That's got, I think that's a max folio relic. Somna as well. Yeah, so some very big numbers here. But let's go through those ones. So the first team we got. So we've got like a dodge team with Yasmin, Oct, and Polaris, with Julius and Aiden. Going to counter it with Somna, Folio, and Satori. It looks like Satori's going to do all the damage. See how it goes. Oh, some big old damages now. So Orion goes there. And then Satori ults, and that's going to be the end of that. Yeah, welcome to Satori Tank. When you've got Orion helping with some magic pen as well. God, there's just so much glittery stuff going on now because of this one. So second team, we've got an Electra. We have a 240k Kai, Jesus. Twins and Zisha. We're going to go with Iris. So it's a JJI with Iris and Lara. Can't say I've ever seen this team, but let's have a look. 4.8 million health on the Electra there. So Iris's damage kicks in a bit. Iris ults. Zisha ults, but I presume that's to Julius. Doesn't do enough damage. Polaris drops a stun. Lara did a bit of damage with that AoE ult there. And yeah, down it goes. Sorry for the Kai lovers. Didn't work this time around. But the third team was a hold. Some really big numbers are going to come out here. So we've got a 214k Somna, a 237k Folio, 200k Satori, only 197k Rufus, and 188k Goose. So we went with Electra. That will be interesting. Unfortunately, it didn't work out this time. We've got Kai, Zisha, Cornelius, I presume, was for Folio. So let's see how this one goes. 4.88 mil for Electra's health again. So you can see get sheep there. Unfortunately, Folio gets the ult off. You can see who Zisha ulted Rufus, and unfortunately, I think Satori's going to do a lot of damage with that ult. Kai gets the ult off. Electra gets the ult off. Yeah, that's just Satori. Then Folio doing the rest. Electra stands up a bit by herself, but yeah, unfortunately, a lot of power in that defense. It is what it is. Anyway, on to the next one. But this is what I'm saying about Royal League at the moment. It's just power. When you're facing 3 mil teams, it's crazy. We're one of the lowest, I think, power in the Royal League. So yeah. So anyway, onto this one. A bit of a lower one, but we've got the Folio and Somna at the top here with Polaris. Going to take it out with quite a known combination. You've got Soleil, Julius, and Iris. Orion's there for a bit more support, so let's see how that one went. I didn't notice the Tempest in the front. Iris against Somna. So Iris got sheeped before Bitey, and then Somna just wow. Jesus, that's quick. That's the added support from Orion there, getting through the defenses. Next one, we've got a bit of a mixture there. We've got the Satori dodge team. Used quite a bit. seems to do well sometimes. Taken out with a Satori and a double tank team. That's how this one goes. Yasmin jumps onto Aiden, which is perfect. Yeah, you're never going to kill Aiden. Then as soon as Satori ult goes off, that's going to be the end of that. And there you go. Nice and easy. I mean, that defensive combo there is used quite a lot. 13, we've got a physical team. We've got you've got Caden with Lara, Goose, and Oya. We're taken out with Arachne, Somna, Amira, Folio, and Polaris. As you can see, Arachne doing a job here. I mean, it's alright if you can get the relics, but there you go. Kayla's just getting thrown about. Arachne throws her double stun into the other team. Unfortunately, that Kayla's gone to the left and not the right. That could actually have been problematic. Folio drops the bomb and kills just Oya. Kayla's just getting nullified the whole time by Somna, which is just dumb. Especially as Somna's max relic halves the time you can be sheep from 10 to 5 seconds. I mean, that's so overpowered, in my opinion anyway. The diminishing returns being halved is crazy. In any other game, people would be going mental for that. But yeah, not a bad one. Another very shiny bunch of attacks here. So we've got like a mid 2.8 into a mid 2.9 here on defense. First line, we've got a triple relic with Arachne, Somna, and Kai. We're going to take it out with our relic Folio. So that's going to be interesting. JJI, Folio, Polaris. Heavily used combo in general at the moment. As you can see, Folio just nukes them. So let's have a look how this battle went. Again, Folio getting the ult up quite quickly. I mean, it doesn't kill them, but 4 out of 5 are basically on their last stand already. And then Polaris just nukes them. Then the Judge stun with the Isaac blast, and then the Folio to finish it off. Pretty straightforward. I mean, yeah, that defense team didn't really stand a chance. Yeah, simple as that. Sometimes the easiest strategy is the simple one. Second line, again, we're going with the Iris, Soleil, Tempest, and Orion with Electra this time. I'm not sure if Electra really does much in this combo, but yeah, no Summoner against Kayla, obviously, this time, so that's going to be interesting. Let's have a look how it went. So we've got Caden, Folio, and Polaris, so it's a pretty nasty team if you do get stuck here. I mean, Kayla's nearly dead already. Folio gets the ult off. Orion doesn't get stunned before Tempest ults, but doesn't kill anyone. But yeah, just the damage from Iris is enough to do the work. Simple as that. See by the damage here. Yeah, Iris 3.2 mil. Some crazy numbers going up. On to the last one. So we've got Satori, Lars, Peach, Electra, and Satori. Oh, people showing that they care for my videos. Thank you very much. Good timing to pop up in a video. Again, so you can see Iris and Satori used quite a lot at the moment. You can see the energy gain, like Zisha's are ready to pop off. Goose will protect whoever gets hit. Stops it getting one shot. Obviously, that's going to be Electra. Electra has no magic defense. But doesn't matter when Satori does this. And down they go. Yeah. I mean, Zisha into Electra is interesting because Zisha will always hit Electra, so. But hey, I mean, it worked. I'm not a hero hitter. I have no idea how these things go. I know the mechanics, that's about it. Next up, we have about a 2.6 into a 2.9. Again, some big numbers. As you'll see, again, same kind of teams. I mean, this was one of the first weeks with Electra, so people were just throwing Electra in. You can see here again, Satori, Somna to counter Kayla, Cornelius for Folio as well. I presume Cornelius does not get the ult off. But Satori being the tank in this composition, I mean, Mojo's already got his ult, which is 9 seconds in. And then Satori. Yeah, the team just doesn't have enough time to get up a defense. Obviously, if Julius got his ult up and got some protection, it might be a different outcome, but yeah. Again, Salel, Luther, Iris, and Helios, another quite common counter to some teams, normally used for progress, but also works against this variation here. We've got quite a aggressive physical team. Presume Iris is just going to burn through. Obviously, we've got Morrigan for Astaroth. And there's the down. Yeah, see. Yeah, I mean, Iris is just crazy. It's like a free win against 90% of the meta. So yeah, 137, game's done. Iris does it all. 13, we've got Somna, Satori, Goose, Rufus, and Faceless. So we've got quite a defensive team looking for that Satori ult. So obviously we've gone for Judge and Julius, stuns with Folio, with Polaris. So Folio should just do all the work. There you go, Folio ult up quick, and bump. So that is basically the whole game done, just because Satori's dead. Because even with, say, Polaris and Judge, they can do quite a lot of damage just by themselves, to be fair. The added magic damage taken from Polaris on top of Judge's stuns, they can do quite a bit. But yeah, that battle was over quite quickly. This one was a relatively even one, about 2.8 into 2.8. We actually got done by a Krista. Again, you can see mages everywhere at the top. It just seems to be the common one at the moment. So we went with a Julius Judge, Polaris, Lara Folio line. Krista just does a lot of damage. Let's see how this one went. There's so many of these, I could make like a 40-minute video, to be fair. But I know people won't want to watch this for 40 minutes. so Folio gets the ult up. Krista does hers. Tempest stuns. Zisha ults. Judge. Whoa. Just left with. Oh, that's so unfair. I mean, that's just unlucky. Because Folio with just Polaris can do quite a lot of damage. I use that quite a lot in draft. When Polaris ults and then Krista jumps on top, it does a lot of damage, and she's pretty tanky, to be fair. But yeah, that was unlucky. A lot of stuff went on in that very quickly. Got a Satori tank team for the next one with Kai, Goose, Salel, and Aiden. Very heavy protection on Satori. Clearly it wasn't enough. It looks like a mirror bomb. Let's have a look. As you can see, Satori just not taking that much damage. That's purely from Salel. Zisha's ult gets protected by Goose. Goose will stop people getting one-shotted. Someone puts him to sleep. Kai gets the ult off. Ooh, Zisha nearly nukes Goose, but then the Amira Gold should do the work here. Yeah, there you go. That's not a bad attacking team. I quite like that one, to be fair. Last one we got another Yasmin tank with Folio, Somna, Cornelius, and Oct. We've gone for Electra again. There must be a reason for Electra. Astaroth, Satori, Mushi, and Cornelius. Let's leave this one as the last one. As you can see, Satori doing most of the damage here. So we've got Cornelius v Cornelius. So Yasmin's going to jump onto, onto Electra. There's a whole bunch of ults about to pop off. So Electra's going to absorb the damage. The Satori, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great that Satori does so much damage, but the bright lights and the marks when they pop off, you can't see anything. So all you know is Satori did a lot of damage, let's put it like that. But yeah, I think we'll leave it on that one for last week. Honestly, there's like 6, 7, 8 more battles I could do, but then we're running into like 30, 35-minute videos. So yeah. But yeah, that will do it for this episode of the Royal Battles. But yeah, let me know what do you think. Do you think it is too mage dominated at the moment? Would you like to see physical making a return? What do you make of Electra? Have you seen her much in GC? Let me know in the comments. As for the video, I mean, I try and keep my videos to around 20 minutes. That just seems to be a good time for people to watch. For these battles, like I said, I could have done about another 15 minutes more. Is that too long? Would you guys mind? Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about the videos. Is this something that's okay for you? I am running a poll on my community page and on the Hero Wars community Discord to see what you guys want. If you want high-end battles, do you want team building help? Do you want counter advice? Those 3 seem to be the top ones, so I think I'll be doing a beginner team guide in a couple of days, and then we're going to look at team counters and hero counters. So yeah, not a bad video. The power of the teams is getting pretty insane now. Like I said, we're seeing 3 mil teams. In a couple of months with more relics until, say, Christmas, you're probably going to see 3 times 1.1 mil teams. So you're probably looking at 3.3 million GC teams. It's pretty insane. The speed has gone up pretty quickly. But yeah, I will leave it on that, guys. I will see you in a couple of days with my next video. And obviously, I will have a giveaway on Thursday as well at the same time. So I'll have a double video that day. Apart from that, I will see you then. Thanks for the support as always. Cheers. See you next time.